Hi, my name is Brooke DeBonis, the principal of the Mettawee Community School. Even though we could not host our traditional Veterans Day breakfast at Mettawee, we wanted to acknowledge all the parents, grandparents, and community members who would have come to our school to be recognized. Veterans Day is an opportunity to honor and give thanks to those who have served or are currently serving in the military. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the veterans in our community. Our Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard veterans who have sacrificed both in war and in peace to protect America and the American way of life. In this video, we will honor our brave men and women who have proudly served this great nation. I will now read part of the Presidential Proclamation of Veterans Day. Our nation's service members, past and present, and their families represent the very best of America. Motivated by patriotism and the love of our country, our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, and space war fighters serve at home and abroad with professionalism, integrity, and devotion. Their families always stand beside them in their missions as they transition to civilian life. During National Veterans and Military Families Month, we celebrate the loved ones of our country's men and women in uniform and recognize the sacrifices they have made in support of our nation's heroes. Since the beginning of my administration, it has been my top priority and my solemn pledge to honor, equip, and protect our service members, veterans, and their families. My commitment has not wavered. Americans' military might is essential in our safety, prosperity, and national security. Caring for the brave Americans in our armed forces and their families and upholding our sacred obligation to those who have served with honor is the least we can do for those who have given so much for so many. This month, we pledge our gratitude to every man and woman currently serving this nation in uniform, to all veterans who have helped preserve and defend our precious freedom, and to every family member who shares in the service and sacrifices of military life. My administration will never stop fighting to enhance and improve the quality of life for these exceptional Americans. Now, therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority invested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim November 2020 as National Veterans and Military Families Month. I encourage all communities, all sectors of society, and all Americans to acknowledge and honor the service, sacrifice, and contributions of veterans and military families for what they have done and for what they do every day to support our great nation. Donald J. Trump. I would like to thank each and every one of you for your bravery, patriotism, and sacrifice for this country. We are hoping that we will be able to host this important event next November. Please take care and be safe.
History of Veterans Day. Veterans Day honors all those who have served the country in war or peace, dead or alive, although it's intended to thank living veterans for their sacrifices. It was originally called Armistice Day, commemorating the end of World War I. World War I, known as the Great War, officially ended when the Treaty of Versailles was signed on June 28, 1919. However, the fighting ended about 7 months before that when the Allies and Germany put into effect an armistice on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. For that reason, November 11, 1918 was largely considered the end of the war to end all wars and named Armistice Day. In 1926, Congress officially recognized it as the end of war. In 1938, it became an official holiday, primarily a day set aside to honor veterans of World War I. But then World War II and the Korean War happened. So on June 1st, 1954, at the urging of veterans service organizations, Congress amended the commemoration yet again by changing the word armistice to veterans, so the day would honor American veterans of all wars. Throughout the years, many presidential administrations have altered the details of when Veterans Day is celebrated in the United States, but the sentiment has remained the same. Veterans Day is a time for us to pay our respects to those who have served. For one day, we stand united in respect for you, our veterans.
Veterans today. The military men and women who serve and protect the U.S. come from all walks of life. They are parents, children, grandparents, friends, neighbors, and co-workers, and they are an important part of their communities. Here are some facts about the veteran population of the United States.
18.2 million living veterans served during at least one war as of 2018.
9% of veterans are women.
7 million veterans served during the Vietnam War. 3 million veterans have served in support of the war on terrorism.
2 million veterans served during the Korean War. As of 2017, the top 3 states with the highest percentage of veterans were Alaska, Maine, and Montana.
Connecticut was home to the highest percentage of World War II veterans, as of 2018 at 7.1%.
Of the 16 million Americans who served during World War II, about 496,777 were still alive as of 2018.
Veterans Day at Mettawee. Mettawee Community School has a long-standing tradition of honoring our local veterans with a dessert or breakfast social each November. For nearly 20 years, students have welcomed family, friends, and neighbors who are veterans to join us at the school so we can show our gratitude for their service to our country.
While the coronavirus pandemic may keep us from gathering in person to celebrate our veterans this year, we still faithfully uphold our Mettawee traditions. We extend our sincere thanks to our veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service.
To our veterans, past, present, and future, thank you for your love and commitment that you have given to our country through your service. We appreciate your courage on behalf of all U.S. citizens.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for protecting our families.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for serving our country and protecting our freedom.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for protecting our country.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for risking